And that is what I'm bringing to India. Hello! Some of the most commonly asked questions when I have a group that is ready to travel to India are, how on earth are we going to pack in only carry-on bags for 15 days? What sorts of things are appropriate to wear in India? And what exactly do I need to pack for India? I'm going to answer all of those questions today. So here I have my outfit that I'm going to be wearing on the plane. To start with, the only jewelry that I bring is a simple necklace, simple hoop earrings, and then I have a faux ring. The outfit that I wear actually has 3 outfits hidden in here. We have pants. I don't know if I'm in frame this time. Hopefully I'm in frame. Black pants and black leggings underneath of there. The black, you'll notice that almost all of my clothes are dark or black because when we purchase clothes in India, of course, a lot of them have lots of color and I don't want to clash. I have Skechers, which cost me about 60 bucks. I've been wearing for about 5 months now. I'm very happy with them. Also black. I have on 3 shirts. I have, of course, my cardigan, the long cardigan. This is the only cardigan that I will be taking along. And then I have a black short sleeve t-shirt, a blue long sleeve t-shirt, and a camisole underneath of this. So I basically am wearing 2 whole outfits. Plus I want to wear this skirt along as well. So I will have 3 full outfits that I'm actually wearing on the plane. Then I'm actually going to be packing 3 outfits as well. So I should add that the reason why I'm able to wear so many layers on a plane is because I tend to run cold on planes, and usually I need more clothes rather than less. So it's easier for me to get away with wearing lots of layers on a plane. If you are wondering what you should be wearing on a plane and whether it'll be comfortable, my suggestion to you would be put on your whole outfit, everything you plan to wear on the plane. We'll be wearing these outfits for about 17 hours? No, 20 hours total. I don't remember the whole time there. Anyway, you should be thinking about like an entire day of wearing that outfit and whether it's comfortable for you. So the best thing to do is put it on in the morning, wear it all day long, and see if it continues to be comfortable all day. The next thing I want to talk about is the bags that we pack. Years ago, my husband did a lot of research and figured out that the brand he wanted to use was Osprey. And so we have 2 Osprey bags, or suitcases, whatever you want to call them. They are wonderful. They have a lot of pockets and a lot of capacity. We get the type of Osprey bag that does not have wheels because when they have wheels, apparently you need to check them through. So lots of pockets, lots of accessibility. If you turn around to the back part, this is what Dave loves, is that they have these straps that can become just one shoulder strap, or it can become a backpack. It could be a duffel bag. Then everything can tuck inside of here too. I'm doing a bad job of it, but basically you can unclip things, pop them in there too. So it's a really easy overhead. It always fits in the overhead compartment and it cinches together really nice. And this is the only other bag that Dave brings along, which is the North Face bag, which is a day pack that he carries around with snacks and water bottles and various things in there. So what I'll be showing you today is what I plan to pack for myself, and Dave will be doing his separate packing. So I also have an Osprey bag. I have the smaller version. It's the same though. It has the straps. I've already pulled the straps out and have them clipped on, so this looks a lot like a backpack. There's many pockets in here. I only use about 2 or 3 of the pockets, but there's lots and lots of abilities here. Remember to get the Osprey bag that does not have wheels, then it will be carry-on only. So it is important for us to be carry-on only for a number of reasons. When we land at airports, we'll be landing at 3 or 4 different airports. We don't want to always have to go into the luggage carousels to pick up carry-on bags. That will slow down everything. So I will show you today how to get everything into carry-on. Make sure that you're doing carry-on only. My day bag is a Bagolini purse. Lots of pockets, lots of room. My sister got this for me. Well, this has been excellent for travel. And then lastly, I have an around the neck strapped passport holder that really just only holds the passport. It's pretty much the only thing I put in there. Maybe very precious things would go in there. I keep it on my person, around my neck, under my clothes at all times. At all times, there are some things you do not want to mess with. The passport would be one of them. And yeah, we don't want to be waiting for carousels at airports. We don't want to be messing around on trains with trying to figure out how to grab somebody's luggage. You also want to be able to keep your luggage with you easily on the train, for example. Of all this pile, most of the things look pretty normal. Maybe I'll address the toilet paper right away. I do bring a roll of toilet paper. I recommend everybody do that. If you forget yours, I'll lend you some of mine. When we go out on a day outing, you never know when you might run into a bathroom that does not have toilet paper. So you just tear some off and bring it along wherever you go, or bring the whole roll. I don't know. I'll probably put that in my purse, so I'll probably just bring that with me everywhere. So I'm your resource for toilet paper, I guess. Here we have a bag. So in India, I'm putting my phone in here because I don't know. I might need to put it in here, I'm not sure. In India, when you fly through an airport, you actually they're very particular about picking out all of your electronics. Not just like laptops and cameras, but cords too. So in this, I'm pretty much only going to be bringing along my iPhone because I have a lot of functionality in here, and pretty much everything I need is in my iPhone. But of course I need a charger, so that will be part of what I'm bringing. And then I have 5 converters, which we purchased for a previous trip with the trip funds, so we'll be bringing this along for students to borrow if they want. So this converts the American plugs into the Indian electrical grid. Anyway, so you want to have one plastic bag just for your electronics, and just keep it separate in a really handy place you can just pull out real quick and throw into one of those, one of those bins at the airport, because this is something that's a little unusual. They'll see your cords and they'll want to see them in your bag, so make sure you have this. Things that I will have with me at all times in my purse, my glasses and my contacts. Ideally, I think I will bring just a tiny, tiny amount of saline. I'll bring this saline solution along. Hopefully I can just bring that in my purse. Earplugs. Maybe I should bring an eye mask as well. My glasses. So these are the kinds of things that I use on an airplane. I don't use a lot of gadgets on an airplane, such as a neck pillow or anything like that. One thing, my sister actually sent me this. It's kind of a harness you hook over the seat in front of you, and you put your feet in it. Your feet are actually able to swing free, like a little swing for your feet. And I found that that was pretty helpful. I do have one mask. I'm going to bring along a bunch of masks, but I brought one just so I'd remind myself to bring a mask. Okay, all of my dry toiletries are going to fit into this bag. Lots of Q-tips, hand wipes, got lots of tooth stuff. Oh, dental floss, toothbrush, of course. Medications that I bring. Okay, so melatonin would be one of them. I'm going to bring this on the plane. I'm a little bit worried about using sleep medication, but melatonin is over the counter, so sometimes students actually ask me for one when they're having trouble getting to sleep. So they'll come to my room and ask for one. I'm happy to give them one. When I use this, I don't feel sleepy the next day, so I continue to use these only for travel though. Like when I get on the plane, I'll probably be taking one when I get on the first plane or maybe the second plane. It's like an 8-hour flight to Zurich, Switzerland, and then another 8-hour flight or so directly to Delhi. I probably won't take 2. I'll have to decide when I'm going to take them. Okay, things that are a little harder to find in India: melatonin, Pepto-Bismol. I got some Tums here. Immodium, very, very helpful. We couldn't find it last time we were there. I didn't know which kind to get, so I just got both. Hopefully this is plenty for everybody. Just 1 or 2 here and there will help with a lot of the issues that we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find them last time, so we're bringing them this time. I do have some products for people with uteruses. I carry a Diva cup because they're excellent. If you haven't tried a Diva cup, don't get the generic, get the regular one. It costs like $50, worth every penny. If you can use one of these, please do. It's very, very helpful for travel. But I do have a few extra tampons as well if students need those. Let's see. Hair products, just some clips and rubber bands and a comb. So all of my dry toiletries will be going into this bag here. these are my wet toiletries. As per TSA standards, we have to keep them in a quart-size Ziploc bag that is 6 inches by 9 inches, or this one is, 6 by 9 or 8 by 7. This one is 8 by 7. So what I have here are just a shampoo and conditioner, sulfate-free. You got to keep the hair healthy. It's going to get frizzy in India, I'll tell you what. Got some saline. I would like to have brought more, but these items just didn't fit in the wet in the wet bag. So I got both of my sets of contacts, left and right. A couple of toothpastes here, deodorant. And then items that I'm going to be leaving behind include, well, this bottle is actually too large. It's my sunscreen face cream. But I can find, there's plenty of face creams in India, so I think I can find this easily. There are the tiny little, cute little pharmacies everywhere. I also have an eye cream. This is just too clunky to pop in there. I did have an extra conditioner, an extra toothpaste. I'll bring that. Extra saline solution. Let's see if I can fit that. And I did have lotion, but again, that's really easy to find. There's some items are hard to find, some items are easy to find. Medications that are easy to find would include things like cold medications. You'll easily be able to find something like that. Cough suppressants. All right, so this would be my liquids. I think I'll pop those in right now. I'm not sure everybody does this, but I put my liquids right in the top, so it's really easy to access. Usually TSA wants you to pull those up, so very easy to access there. Now, as for the other items that I have, other items include 2 pairs of shoes. One is waterproof. I'm not loving the Crocs, but it's what I have right now. I forgot that I had gotten rid of my flip-flops. You need this for showers, but you also need this on the days when it rains. The ground tends to be quite muddy and have lots of things that you don't necessarily want to be stepping in. So Crocs might actually be good, but I'm not loving the color here, so I'll just have to see. I'm not sure. I have an extra pair of sneakers. I do think my Skechers are actually going to suit me really well, but I'm going to take along some older sneakers that I have, and I'll actually leave those behind. If somebody wants them, I'm going to give them to someone, and maybe the Crocs too. Just pink Crocs, I don't know. All right, jammies. I have a nice, cozy pair of jammies. A blue top, long-sleeved, and really cute little plaid bottoms, so those will be nice. Let me stick those right here. I'm going to stick the shoes right in the bottom of the bag. Try to zip these in here. Okay. Shoes will go in the bottom of the bag, right down in here. All right, and then a few more items, of course. We have unmentionables. I would recommend 6 or 7 pairs of socks, 6 or 7 pairs of underwear, however many bras you need for about a week. Then what you can do is either send it out to a laundry service, or you can wash it out in the sink. Not difficult to do with small items. So that's how many I basically recommend 1 every day for a week, and then you can renew. I'll bundle these along the side here. You notice I have a couple of extra plastic bags too. Never hurts to bring plastic bags along when traveling anywhere. All right. I do have this pair of camel pants that I'm thinking they just seem like really good travel pants with a nice loose kind of linen look to them. And then I also have 2 pairs of black pants that I'll be bringing, leggings and then pants, rolling these together. And then lastly, the shirts that I'm bringing. This is a short sleeve, or actually a sleeveless shirt, because some days it does get kind of toasty. But I will say that, it's really easy to buy a scarf or something to wear over this. You really shouldn't bare your shoulders in India. That's kind of, I mean, I've seen people do it, but not a lot of people. We want to be respectful, so we're going to try to keep the shoulders not there, but you can buy a scarf easily, like $2 or $3, 200, 300 rupees, something like that. Or you can buy a shawl, some very beautiful shawls. I might change this shirt out. This seems like it might clash with a lot of things. I'm not sure about this. Camisoles. And then 2 short sleeve shirts. I have just one nice looking shirt. Oh, and Carthage. Little school spirit. We'll have a Carthage day where everybody wears a Carthage shirt and takes pictures with that. Maybe for the Red Fort, I'm not sure. Okay, so again, rolling clothes seems to be a good way to go. If you want to save room in your luggage, you can roll them together. They don't get too wrinkled that way. Kind of press them in there pretty good. All right, and just like that, I think everything else, oh, this too. Put our dry items in here. Like I said, I don't use a lot of the pockets other than the top pocket that I use for the wet items for TSA. I don't use a lot of pockets because I just get really mixed up about like where things are. So I pretty much just put everything in the main pocket. It seems like that works for me. I don't want to forget that I put some special item in. Look at this little pocket right here. Look at this one right here. Maybe I'll think of something that needs to go there. I'm not sure. Maybe my phone or something, but I'm not sure. All right, so this zips up real nice. And then what we really love about the Osprey bags is you can make them so much smaller by clipping them and then cinching them together really well. I usually have Dave do this for me, so he really cinches them well. And it gets to be quite small and easily fits into the overhead. As I said, you can take these straps, disconnect them, pop them in where they need to go. So this little guy here gets folded into here. All these straps, this clips over here. So you unclip it. And then these both fold into here. The old Osprey bags, not sponsored. Haha. All right, so there you have it. Everything that I need pretty much for 15 days in India. My passport bag, my phone. Now my phone is going to have audiobooks, movies, all kinds of things downloaded. We don't always have good access to internet, so it's good to have some things here. And I have to get some earphones. That's one thing I have to purchase. So I need to get earphones and I need to get masks. These little items here will easily fit into my bagolini. I do have a regular wallet in here and a couple of items like that. And then everything else will just kind of fit. I think my contacts and my glasses, maybe I'll put in this front pocket for easy access. And yeah, everything else, the toilet paper. Stick the masks back here. So at the end of the day, that's all we need. We have my passport and precious items around my neck. We have the Osprey bag that can serve as a backpack or easily be simply carried. Not too heavy either. Not too heavy. And my bagolini purse. And that is what I'm bringing to India.